Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I need to just need to come in and talk about this. You can see what you have on there. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's a governor of Niger State, Abubakar Bello. He said, herdsmen have been neglected, farmers given more attention. Niger Governor Bello also said that he will be meeting with stakeholders at the grassroots to profile a solution to the insecurity in the state. Can you see what will it take for us all to confront this nonsense? This man is a Boko Haram Fulani terrorist sympathizer. This Governor Bello, Abubakar Bello, yes, with his like his counterpart Yaya Bello in Kogi, they are Boko Haram sympathizers. I mean, listen to what he's saying. Listen to the words he's saying. I am quite angry about this. There's something I also want to bring to your attention if I can find that paperwork. 1 second. Let me see if I can locate this. I need to locate something and give to you. It is quite sickening. 1 second. I need to find out where it is. I mean, I want to just try and get you something. Where they paid, they've basically paid 800 million naira to terrorists. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to forward. You will see it come up in a minute, and I'll put it up. And as I'm talking about that, so all of this, I'm actually want to to shoot down any idea of all of this sympathy idea that is thinking of, oh, we're going to seek sympathy and we will talk about and make them think about nonsense. This is utter nonsense. Now, let me go to this. So hopefully that will work. So now I'm going to do that. 1 second, please. I'm going to do this here. 1 second, please. Give me 1 minute. Network is playing about. So, okay. Here we are. Now let's just see if I can make that work. Now, just bear with me. I'm gonna make this smaller. Make that smaller. Make that smaller. Now, I just want to see. I need you to see this because it is very important that you see it. I need you to see it. So, okay, one back here then. Just do this since it's been difficult. Just to do something for a second. Is it here? Okay, 1 second. Just give me a minute, please. So I'm going to see, you will see something come up in a minute. And I wanted you to just see what is going on. Sorry. 1 second. Yeah. Now. No. Hmm. 1 second, please. I'm having some issues where I'm going to try and resolve. Just bear with me. So I'll just do this. I just want to make sure I get it right. One second, please. Right. Okay, cancel. Let me just do this again. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to try and get it. Okay, now I think I've got it. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna read to you. I wanted to just, before I carry on, I want to read something to you, and it's very important. So you see the picture above there. Hopefully I'll be able to change that soon. That's what I'm trying to get at. This is the one. Thank you. Now I'm just gonna do something quickly. So you will see it above my head, and then we can read through it together. There we go. Trying to make sure you got everything in it. So now that's exactly what we need. Okay, so 1 second. I'm gonna just do it this way, so we'll make it easier to access. 1 second, please. Thank you. Now I'll put it somewhere so you can see it as I'm seeing it as well. Perfect. Okay, move the, which one am I taking out? One of them is gonna go. We don't know which one is which. Yeah, just make that down. Okay, so got enough for now. Now, as you're seeing this, I want you to see, the reason I'm doing this, I want you to see what is being said, and actually you contrast it yourself. I need you to contrast this yourself and see the injustice, the sheer injustice of what they are proposing. Listen, you can see that one here. So let's read what he said. I'm going to read what the governor says, and as I'm reading it, you've got the sign above here. Exclusive. Bandits have freed all students and officials abducted from Niger school on Wednesday. Federal government paid 800 million naira for the successful operation brokered by NSA Mongono and Sheikh Gome. Cash was ferried to Tagina Forest, holding the gunmen. So today now, the federal government is going to announce this amount, this payment. So now, so tell me again, in view of what I've just read to you about the government of this is where you know that we are not in Nigeria is a failed nation. A government that is paying, they are paying bandits 800 million naira. Have they paid farmers for the loss of their crops, the lives of the farmers they've taken, the rape of the women? Have they paid any of those things? And yet this governor of Niger State, Abubakar Bello, has said that the herdsmen add to Nigeria's gross domestic product and can reduce the country's unemployment rate, which is nonsense. How? How did the very fact that the farmers, the herders, the terrorists going into farms, destroying farms, destroying it, destroying crops, they are increasing unemployment rate, because farmers can provide for themselves and their family, and they can make the economy going. But the herders that are the terrorists who are dressed as herders are killing farmers. They're destroying their crops. They're raping their women. So he said here, he said herders had the business and have been neglected while much attention has been paid to farmers in the country. Bello spoke on Friday while addressing journalists on the progress made so far to secure the release of abducted students and members of staff of Government College, Kagara. Government at a Wednesday morning attacked the school, which has a population of about 1,000 students. Commenting on their abduction, Bello said that the government was exploiting kinetic and non-kinetic methods to secure the release of the abductees. Oh, really? We see what you've done. You've gone and paid them 800 million naira. You are rewarding terrorism. That's what the government of the day, the federal and state government. We don't have a governance in Nigeria. We need to end that contraption called Nigeria. The North and the likes of Abubakar Bello, Yahaya Bello, El Rufai, they can go and keep the name Nigeria in the North. We in the South, Middle Belt, Middle Belt Nation, Biafra Nation, Oduduwa Nation, we are going. We are not staying in this contraption. We've been enslaved long enough in our land. So he said here, Bello said he will be meeting stakeholders at the grassroots to provide a solution to the insecurity in the state. Oh, we know what you mean. Yeah, you paid them money. That doesn't solve it. When you pay money to terrorists, they will come back and carry out even bigger abductions, so they get more pay. And this is your plan anyway. But let's be honest. The government, like Governor Otom said, the government supports terrorism, supports Mietela, supports Boko Haram, supports Fulani terrorists. This is what the government does. This government supports them. And that's the evidence by the 800 million naira paid. So he says, I've called for a meeting with all first-class emirs on Tuesday and all Fulani heads to discuss. Sometimes we need to understand ourselves, find solutions. Maybe they also have problems. Maybe. So we need to talk to them, to read their minds and to understand what their problems are, so that we can address them. The truth of the matter is that since independence, no one has paid attention to herdsmen who are mostly Fulanis, because not all herdsmen are Fulanis, but 90% of are Fulani. What kind of nonsense are you talking about? This is nonsense. You have just paid, overseen, arranged the payment of 800 million naira to these people. Nobody has paid attention to them. No one has paid attention to their education. All we do is see them on market days. They come and we see them and we laugh. Nobody paid attention. Nonsense. This is trying to create a sympathy vote, a sympathy narrative for the Fulani terrorists. They are terrorists killing people in the south. We've had enough of it. We don't want any more. So it says, so they were moving from place to place with their cattle being attacked. But now the time has come to stop all that practice. It is no longer feasible. There are no longer cattle routes anymore. As long as they move the cattle from different towns, different states down south, there will be a problem because there are no more cattle routes. The population has increased. We're about 200 million now. More people are farming. We have paid attention to farmers, all the programs, all the incentives to farmers, zero to headers. What do you mean? This is nonsense. You've been paying those who own cows. They've been paid a lot of money, and they've been supported by the government. And the farmers have been killed. The government has not paid any money. They had us in brackets also add to GDP, gross domestic product. They also increase the economy. They can also create jobs if planned very well. So the time has come to look at them, to capture them very well in the system, and that must be done for everlasting peace. Nonsense. Can you believe what this man is saying? Do you accept the narrative that this man is trying to paint? Do you accept this narrative? Because I don't. I don't know about you. This man is a Boko Haram sympathizer. He is a Fulani terrorist sympathizer. And he is a Miyetti Allah sympathizer. What is more? You got the evidence. I'm going to read that to you again. I'm not going to stay too long on this. I've read it to you. I read it before. I'm reading it again. I read it here. It says here. Sorry. Let's just make that smaller and bring it here. So I'm going to, this is something that we need to state, speak truth to power. Again, I'm going to read to you. He's saying, his words are, let's go and pick out his words. You can see at the top. Herdsmen have been neglected. Farmers given more attention. Now, the same herdsmen they say have been neglected have just been given 800 million naira by the federal government. And it's been brokered by NSA Mongono, National Security Advisor Mongono, and Sheikh Gumi, who the other day was saying that we need to bring them in. They've agreed. They are terrorists. These guys are terrorists. I don't want to spend too much more talking about this. It is really annoying. I hope those of you who are speaking One Nigeria are seeing what is going on. I hope you are seeing what is going on. Your One Nigeria, if you do not attend to this issue and confront this injustice, these people will take our land in the south, all in the name of trying to compensate and help the herders. In actual fact, this is a land grab. The Fulani herdsman is a ruse. The people that they call Fulani herders, they are terrorists, and they are roaming our land to try and kill as many of us as possible to take the land from us in the south. We need to reject it. I'm sorry if I'm direct, but we need to state what the facts are. If you are One Nigeria, you need to understand that this man This Abubakar Bello, for all we know, he might be the cousin to the other one. Let me just bring that one out. I don't know what's going on. Sorry. I'm just going to do this. I don't know what's happened there. What's that? Okay, I need to just make that small. Beg your pardon. Okay. I'll bring that back later on. So for all we know, that guy may well just be one more thing I'm going to do here. Sorry about this. 1 second. I'm just going to tidy up a little bit. Just to tidy up a little bit. Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay. So now this one was not that one. That one. Was it that one? Sorry. I don't know what that is, but we don't need that there right now. So now, I'm just, the reason I'm putting this up is, and I'm going to leave his picture there and I'll probably wrap it up there. We are in a government. This government, they fund terrorism. They support terrorism. And they are indeed spreading terrorism. They're not in any way prepared to end this terror, horrifying killing of the people, because they want to take the land. And you can, a governor, when a state governor comes up and says, "Oh, we need to speak to them. We need to help." How much has his governor has his state paid in compensation to farmers that have been killed? How much has the governor of Niger State, Abubakar Bello, how much have they paid in compensation to the farmers that's been killed, the women that's been raped, the crops that's been destroyed? How much? Let's ask ourselves these critical questions. Those of you who are Southerners, any Southerner who's trying to support, who's supporting this this one Nigeria mantra, it is a ruse, it's a lie. They are planning for a sultanate. They are planning a sultanate whereby they want the whole of that place called Nigeria to become a sultanate, to make it a state, an Islamic state. And we're not going to have it. We're not accepting that nonsense. Let me show you something whilst I'm talking about it, so you understand what I mean. And I will keep showing, not that one. Sorry, not that one. Sorry. Not this one. Let me just see. 1 second, please. Okay. Not that, sorry. Now, I'm going to put this here. See if I can show you something quickly. Not here. I'm going to just do a lot of... yeah, now I'm going to show you something now. You will see come up now. That one. Now, whatever else you remember, whatever else in this broadcast, if you forget everything else I said, if you do, I don't think you shouldn't, but if you do, if for any reason you forget everything I've said, one thing I want you to know is this. There is something called alternative declaration. There was an Abuja declaration that was signed in 1989. And in that Abuja declaration, they said Arabic teaching of Arabic should be encouraged. Muslims should support economic relations with Islamic areas worldwide. Africa has been deprived of the right to be governed under Sharia law, and they should strengthen their struggle. So Africa has been deprived. Listen to these words here. Africa had been deprived of rights to be governed under Sharia law. Can you see? This is the declaration of 1989 in Abuja, 24th and to the 28th of November 1989. They said they're deprived. What makes them think that Africans want Sharia law? We don't want it. They want to impose it on the people. That is not, the peoples have not asked for it. They want to impose it. And that's what they said about doing. Now, let's go further down. I want to show you one more thing in all of this. I want to show you the alternative declaration. You can see it here. Now, the alternative declaration, basically, I'm going to read to you what it says. You see, it says that that only Muslims should be appointed, that only Muslims should be appointed to strategic posts. Non-Muslim religions should be eradicated. Nigeria should become a federal Islamic sultanate. And then it says, Western law should be replaced with Sharia. So there is some kind of a war going on between, the colonialism of the West and the colonialism of the Arabs. So and Africa is stuck in the middle of all of this. And in fact, I'm going to use it as a topic of discussion going forward. I'm going to talk about this in another video, and I might do a live broadcast and people can join me. But I want you to understand that what it says here, they want to ensure that Nigeria becomes a sultanate. And we don't want to be part of that. That is why we are going for Duduwa Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt. Let them keep their sultanate in Fulani land if they want, and Hausa land if they want. But in Yoruba land, in Igbo land, in the Middle Belt, we are going. We cannot be part of an enslavement of our mind and our people. We've been enslaved long enough. We've had enough of this. Please, when you get this broadcast, share it. Let me see if I can share that line. I don't know if you saw that. I'm just trying to see. So you can see that there. Let me see if I can just show you, because you might not see what I read. And I want to make sure that you see what I read. That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, okay, there you go. It's in the middle there. Just want you to be able to see it. So you can see that's what I've read there. One minute. So I want to make sure it captures everything. Then we can wrap it up. So you can see, I'm going to just do this. And I'll leave that highlighted. You see? So you can read that yourself. That is the alternative declaration. That's to do with the Abuja declaration that they did in 1989. And then they did another, an altering, whereby they now said only Muslims should be appointed to strategic posts. Non-Muslim religions should be eradicated. Nigeria should become a federal Islamic sultanate. And Western law should be replaced with Sharia. So there is a battle between the colonial, using the colonial laws, and of course the Arabic laws, and with the African people in the middle, with our own laws and things, and our own ancestral laws and things completely ignored. And this is why we're talking about the need for us to remember our history. Those religions, many of what they're writing comes from Africa. But many of us don't know this. Many of the writings come from Africa, both Christianity and Islam. But now those same things that came from us, they're now trying to use to oppress and suppress us. We need to reject it. So we say now, like I said, 800 million paid. The same school because our school was in Niger State, that abducted. They paid the terrorists because they're terrorists. They paid them 800 million naira. And Cleric Gumi and whatever and the National Security Advisor Mongono. Can you see that this is a government that is supporting and aiding terrorism of the citizens of Nigeria? On that basis alone, the citizens of Nigeria who come from the West, who come from the East, who come from Middle Belt, East and West, we have every right to decide that we are going for self-determination. We are going to break away from contraption Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for watching this broadcast. Please share and subscribe when you get this message. Share and subscribe. Subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube now. Subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube now. Please help spread the word about this message. This governor highlights exactly the problem wrong. They are saying that, they need to compensate the herders. The herders are the ones killing farmers every day. How many farmers has been compensated? How many of them have had compensated for the crops, the lives of the farmers taken, and the rape of the farmers' wives? How many of them have been compensated? This is what we're saying to you. Please, one Nigeria people, wake up from this. Wake up. This is a wake-up call. They've just paid 800 million naira to terrorists. Gumi was there. Don't take my word for it. They paid 800 million. You see, it says here, NSA Mongono and Sheikh Gumi brokered the deal whereby terrorists are paid. So how much do they pay? They can find money to pay terrorists, but they can't find money to fix the refinery. They can find money to pay terrorists, but they can't find money to build electricity. They can find money to pay for guns, for AK-47, for terrorists to come and kill us in the south, but they can't find that same money to build water, to build safety and security, to fund our army. Can you see what is going on? Can you see? Can you see what is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, please, once again, you've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Truth to power. Please share this broadcast. I will put a message on there. I'm going to put a question, yes or no question, as ever. Please do answer it. Thank you for watching. You've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you. I'm doing something here, and this is just to help. I have this product that I'm using, AG Sarah, and that product, it's a plant-based product, and what I've started using it myself. I've been using it since around about December time. I started using it, and I've been keeping notes. Now it's 1 sachet a day. You take a sachet a day, yeah. So I take a sachet a day, and 1 in the morning I do, and that's what it is. And you just open it and pour it under your tongue. And in the morning before anything else, and then you drink warm water with it. Now what I've done, as you all know, I've got chronic pain. So with the chronic pain, it made things really bad. And a friend of mine who also had issues, she said, oh, why don't you try this? This is what I use. I try and it helps me. And I thought, I tried everything else, CBD oil, everything else. It wasn't really, after a while, it wasn't really helping. So I used it. I started using this for about 2 months now. And I can see that it is helping. I'm not saying it stopped the pain totally, but it's made it manageable for me. It's more manageable. I'm still in chronic pain. I still can't walk far because of my chronic back pain. I've got metal plates in my back. So that is an issue. So I use a mobility scooter to get around if I have to walk far, you know. But all that, I'm still doing this because I passionately believe in our nation. But this is something that it might be beneficial to people. And they sell this product all over the world. So if you're interested, do get in touch with Citizen AY. Leave a message in the comment box or inbox me on the number that you see there. WhatsApp me and talk to me about AG Sarah. And I can tell you how we can go about doing that. And that can be helpful. This is all to help. What I would actually like to say is that I recognize that we have our own products back home. What we need to do to be able to have safety and security to allow those things to flourish. And then we can promote it just like we're promoting this. Because they can only promote things like this from Malaysia and other countries because their country is relatively safe and secure. We don't have that in Nigeria, in that contraption called Nigeria, or in Yoruba land. And this time, when we get Yoruba land, we are going to provide conditions in which people, our local medicines will be sold around the world and promoted just like we're promoting this one. So, but in the meantime, please, if you're interested in this, if it can help you, it's meant to help with in terms of diabetes and other things as well. It's meant to help. I don't know, but I can only vouch for what I've done so far. If it resonates with you, please do share it. It's called AG Sarah. Get in touch. The number is on the screen. So there we have that done. What I want to say at this point is please subscribe to us. Click on the button that you see on the screen, the red button on Citizen AY on YouTube. Go and do so now. I thank you all for joining me. Talk soon. Bye for now. Bye. Please donate to Yoruba Rescue Fund. It is time to build a great Yoruba nation.